Welcome to Queen's Alchemy. Perfect. Today we're going to be making tacos, but not just any tacos. These are packed with bold flavors, fresh ingredients, and sauce that will take them over the top. For the filling, we're going to be using hearty mushrooms, crisp fennel, sweet red onions, all seasoned with the perfect blend of garlic powder, onion powder, coriander, fresh basil, savory, thyme, oregano, and a deep umami rich mushroom powder. A little avocado oil is going to tie it all together, giving us that perfect caramelized flavor and bite. But we're not just stopping there. We're also going to be making an all-purpose sauce that's going to bring everything to life. Goji berries for a touch of natural sweetness, habanero peppers and red peppers for just the right amount of heat, and hemp hearts to add that creamy, nutty richness. This sauce is smooth, vibrant, and full of flavor, perfect for drizzling, dipping, or even spreading on your favorite dishes. So, let's get into it. Now let's go ahead and put it all together. We're starting by slicing up our mushrooms and adding them to the manual food processor. By the way, I just got this processor and it is an Amazon product, and I am an Amazon affiliate, and I do get credit for qualifying purchases. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested. Once the mushrooms are in, we're going to manually slice them, and look at that perfect texture for taco filling. Now it's time to season. We're adding that umami mushroom powder, basil, oregano, garlic powder. We're going to add in that thyme, coriander, savory, and onion powder. Once all of it's added, we're going to give it a good toss. Yes. And then we're going to also be drizzling on some avocado oil, which is going to bring it all together. We're going to set that to the side. Next, we're going to be chopping up our red onions. And there it is. Slice that onion open. We're going to set one aside and dice the other. Once it's all diced up, you set that to the side. We're going to slice up that red pepper just in 2 sections and set that aside. We're going to take the habanero pepper and set it to the side as well, and we'll be using that later. Now we're going to dice up our Roma tomatoes, and we're going to also put those to the side. All these things will be used later on as you see everything come together. Now we have our fennel. Set it down. We're going to cut the bulb off. We're going to set the fronds aside for later, and we're going to begin to shred. We're going to shred it, to a medium shred. There we go. And there it is. All shredded up. Now we're going to char the peppers, the habanero, and the onion. And this is going to give it a good flavor. And we're going to set this aside for later. We're going to be using all of these items later on. And so we're going to go ahead and set it aside. Look how good that looks. All right, and now we're going to just add some oil because we're going to be adding in those red onions we diced. We're going to toss them around until they're translucent. Now that they're translucent, we're going to go ahead and add in that fennel. Yes, I love the way the fennel, when it hits the pan, even though you can't hear it, it sounds wonderful. It smells so good. The aroma is great. You're tossing that around until it gets like a brown flavor. We're going to add in some seasonings similar to the seasonings we added earlier. We're just going to add them into here just to give it a little bit of more flavor, and then we're going to add those mushrooms. Once the mushroom's in, we're going to toss it around and make sure that it's cooked well down, and then we'll add date syrup, and we're going to add in some cocoa aminos. This is going to give it the right balance and sweetness and depth. Give it a toss, and look at that. Wow. It has that meaty-like texture. Now let's make our sauce. In the blender, a cup of hemp hearts, our charred red peppers, and our charred jalapeños, a handful of goji berries, and a quarter cup of water, and a pinch of sea salt. Blend it up until smooth and creamy. Just like that, we have our spicy, flavor-packed sauce ready to go. For the toppings, we're slicing up that charred onion, and we're going to set it aside. And we're off camera. I also whipped up some fresh mango salsa. The recipe will be in the description. Now, let's put it all together. Before we do, we're going to go ahead and make some avocado smash. Slicing that avocado open, adding it to a bowl, adding a little sea salt, and then mashing it up. And there we have it, a perfect mash of avocado. Now let's put it all together. For the base, we're using the spinach wrap. We're layering it with the mushroom taco filling, adding those charred onions for the smoky crunch, and topping it with the freshly chopped tomatoes. Then we're adding that avocado smash to the top, and then we're going to drizzle on some of that mango salsa. Looking delicious. And we're going to add that sauce. Woo! That's giving it the perfect hit. And sprinkle a little cilantro. And remember those fronds I told you to put to the side? We're going to sprinkle those on the top as well. And there you go. And you have it there, this beautiful vegan mushroom taco, looking delightful, ready to taste. It's definitely going to hit the right spot. Let's take a look at how it tastes. Vegan tacos. Let's taste. So good. It's so good. You gotta eat it from both ends. This video, you know what to do. Watch this video right here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. And what? I'll see you on the next video. Peace and love. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm.